Hi everyone, today is May 5th, and while some salvias like this Mystic Spires salvia are still blooming, some of them are done blooming and all those spikes don't look as pretty. So in this video we're going to show you how we deadhead our salvias and also how we propagate them. So this is our Salvia Roemeriana ariba that I started from seed a year ago, and it's been growing really well early spring. But you can see that some of the flowers are done blooming and they don't look as pretty anymore. So I'm going to deadhead this Salvia Roemeriana to promote new blooms and new flower stalks. If you look at this flower stalk, if you go a few inches down, you can see that it comes to this leaf node that is growing new side shoots, and then these are going to be new flower stalks. If you look real close, you'll see that new flower buds are developing on these side shoots. And if you look at this one, for example, you can see that down this flower stalk, there's a new side shoot, and then there's new flower buds developing, and eventually they'll be blooming. So I'm going to deadhead the flower stem so the energy would go more into developing new flowers, and we'll get a second round of flowers that's going to be pretty. So I'm going to go down the flower stem, and I'm going to go to the first leaf node where I see new side shoots with new buds developing, and I'm simply going to prune it like that. And we pruned off the whole flower stem. In fact, there's 3 of them. If you're going to deadhead your salvias this early in the season, that will mean that you might not get new volunteers from seeds that dropped from these dead flowers. For example, you can see that this flower has dried, and if I pull it and then push out the seeds, if I keep them on the plant, eventually they will drop on the ground, and next year they will sprout into new Salvia Roemeriana plants. And I will get some extra plants that I can plant in different parts of my garden. So it's really up to you what you would like to do with your dead flowers. You can keep them longer so the seeds would drop and produce new plants for you. And if you deadhead your salvia now, then the new side shoots will start growing and the whole plant will be much bushier. And now let me show you how we can easily propagate salvias simply by cuttings. To take a cutting from salvia, I'm going to take the side shoot that's growing from the main stem. That's okay. I'm going to cut it all the way to the main stem, just like that. And then you can see that this side shoot is already growing new flowers. It's almost done blooming. So I'm going to remove the spent flower. I'm also going to remove all the lower leaves so that the plant will send its energy into growing new roots and not on new flowers. I'm going to remove the side shoots also, like those at the very bottom. I'm also going to cut the top leaves in half so the plant would not be losing its water content. And I will also remove these top side shoots so that the plant would not be losing its energy. I'm going to use this container with the soil that I used last year, and that's okay. It's already moist from all the rain that we've had this week. So I'm simply going to push the stem into the soil as deep as possible to where the top leaves are. That way the stem will have a better chance to grow roots. You can take a few cuttings like that to make sure that at least one of the cuttings starts rooting. And also it's important to keep them in a warm location. If it's still pretty cold outside, I would bring them inside under the grow light and keep them there. But since it's warmed up a lot here in North Texas, Zone 8A, I'm going to keep this cutting in a spot that gets shade all day because the sun might burn it. And also make sure to keep the soil moist at all times. When the soil goes dry, it's pretty hard to revive the cutting after that. We have Salvia Gregi in our backyard, and I wanted to try to propagate it by cuttings. So I got a few cuttings, softwood and hardwood from it, and I simply stuck them in the ground here. And if you come closer, you can see that they are actually doing pretty well. Like these on the bottom, the lower branches don't look wilted at all. And like I said, I got a few stems just to make sure that at least one of them would grow roots. And I think they actually have a really good chance of being rooted. I'm pretty sure they're not rooted yet, but by the look of them, I can tell that they will grow roots because even now they look pretty good. We're in our front yard, and this is Mystic Spires Salvia. salvia. I got a cutting from our older salvia, and a few weeks ago I literally just stuck it in the ground, and that was during the rainy time. And you can see that it's growing and it's happy and it's growing new leaves and it's gotten much taller. So it's very easy to propagate salvias and also a very easy way to get free plants for your garden. I really hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.